Women always say that they want men or they prefer men who will give them a lot of time and a lot of attention. But the problem is these same women, if you give them too much of your time and too much of your attention, there are three things that will happen. One is they will get tired of you. Two is they will start losing interest in you. And number three, which is even the worst one, is they will lose attraction for you. Before you started dating that girl or before you got into that relationship, you had a life. Some of you had a 9 to 5 job. Some of you had businesses. Even with your job and your business, you still hung out with your friends. You still went out on weekends to go to parties with your friend. You still had time to go to the gym. You were going to the gym. You were doing so many things which were focused on yourself. But the mistake most of you make is once you start dating that girl, once you get into that relationship, you abandon most of these your hustles, your business, your 9 to 5 job, your hobbies. You reduce the time you spend on these things and try to focus and try to give more of your time to that relationship, to that girl. Imagine a situation where you're always calling a girl, a situation where you're always trying to spend time. Any little time you have, you try to spend it with a girl. That same girl every time. A time that you should have been using to, go to the gym. But because you're not dating this girl, you want to spend time with her. When in normal circumstances, this was the time you were using for the gym. The time you were using to hang out with your friends. You now leave your friends, you abandon your friends, and start hanging out with this girl every single time. There are some guys who, just because they started dating a girl, they now abandon their friends that they usually hang out with, and start spending more time with this girl. What usually happens is, when you do this consistently for like 1 month or 2 months, that girl will get tired of you because you've killed the attraction. One of the easiest ways to maintain attraction when you are dating a woman is distance yourself from her. Give yourself a lot of distance from her. Not that you will not be calling her, but it's always better that you reduce the level of attention and time you give to her. Make her crave for your time and attention. Don't just give it to her freely. Make her crave for it. The more a woman craves for your time and attention, the more she will appreciate it when you give it to her. And the more she will helplessly get attracted to you and remain attracted to you. That's the truth. Don't always call that girl. Even if you want to call her, don't call her during the day. Call her at night. That will make her know that, okay, this guy during the day, he's busy hustling. He's busy focused on his purpose. Never make a woman the center of your life. Don't even make her to think. That's even the worst. Making her to think that she's not the center of your life. Women misuse that privilege. Never you make a woman the center of your life. Even if you make a woman the center of your life, that is you setting yourself up for a breakup because she'll definitely lose attraction for you. Make a woman understand that she's second priority to your life. Make her understand that you are selfish with your own purpose, with your time, with your attention. Make her realize this, that she will always come second to whatever you are doing with your life. Even if you are dating the most beautiful girl in Nigeria or in Africa or in the world, dedicate more of your time to your hustle. Dedicate more of your time to your goals. Dedicate more of your time to your purpose. Women chase after men who chase their purpose. But once you start chasing a woman instead of your purpose, those women will start running from you. Every girl wants to be with a guy who she knows is winning in life. And you can't be winning in life by chasing a woman. A woman wants to know that you are busy chasing your goals, chasing your ambitions, chasing your purpose. And thereby, that will increase her level of attraction to you. But in a situation whereby you're always giving a woman your time and attention, she will lose interest in you. Women don't always appreciate men who chase them too much, who give them too much of their time and attention. Now, there's nothing wrong in giving a woman a lot of attention, but make it scarce sometimes. Don't always give it to her freely. You give her attention today, then you could go like a week and you wouldn't even tell her, babe, let's hang out. Personally, I don't hang out with any girl I'm dealing with except on weekends because throughout the day, I'm always busy. Now, genuinely, I'm always busy because I have businesses I run. But even if you don't have a business, don't always call her throughout the day. Don't text her good morning, good afternoon, good night. Haba. That girl will get tired of you. Women don't just lose attraction for guys. There is something you started doing wrong. And one of the things that most guys do wrong that make women to lose attraction is when you start giving them too much attention and time. Now, if you're in a situation whereby you have given your girl too much time and attention, and she's now growing distant from you, she no longer replies to your text because you're always texting her. For example, if you overtext a girl, she'll stop replying to your text very fast. But a situation whereby you text her once in a while, once she sees your text, because she has now craved for it, she'll hurry up and reply it. Because it's scarce. It's a scarce commodity. Something that is scarce is rated as more valuable than something that you give too often. So don't give your attention to a woman too often. Because the more you give it to her, the more she draws back, the more she loses attraction for you. But a situation whereby you now draw back, you stop giving her attention, you stop chasing her, what do you think will happen? She'll start chasing you, especially if she genuinely liked you at first, before you started giving her too much attention. She'll start chasing you because you've now drawn back. Once you draw back, she'll not chase you. Women don't chase you when you're chasing them. Sometimes you have to draw back and let her chase you. And this is what happens when you cease communications with her. She'll not start chasing you. Why? Because she'll not be like, this one that this guy has not tested me in a while. What is happening? Has he found another girl? Is he doing something more productive with his life? All these thoughts in her mind makes you more attractive to her. This is why you should not always be the one chasing a woman. Give women time to chase you. Give them the space to chase you. Because chasing a woman every time will only make them to run away from you. And the easiest way you can make this thing to be possible is genuinely, as a guy, get busy with your life. Start that business. Start learning that new skill. Get that job. Start creating that content. Be busy with your life. Be busy with your goal. Start working out at the gym. Have your daily life structured. A situation whereby you don't even know what you are going to do today. Of course, you spend all your time chasing a woman because you don't know what you are doing with your life. So all you do in the morning is, once you wake up, you check if she has replied your text. If she has not replied, you text her again. Once you start bombarding a woman with too much text messages, she will get tired of you. She'll start seeing you as a guy who doesn't even know what he's doing with his life. And once a woman perceives this about you, or starts seeing you as a jobless guy who is not even doing much with his life, why would she want to be with you? Women can only be with men who they feel have value, have some level of value. But a situation whereby you're chasing a girl morning to night, that girl will think that you're jobless. She will think that you have no ambition or goals in life. And this will make her not to be attracted to you. Even if she was attracted to you, she will lose attraction for you. So don't make that mistake. Always allow women to chase you. And if you've been chasing her too aggressively, my advice to you is reduce the way you chase her. Draw back. And with time, if you give her that necessary space, that girl will chase you back. Trust me, she will chase you. She will. Women always reach out when you stop texting them or trying to, always hang out with them. They will always reach out.